Hello there, and welcome to Timeless Tarot, home of the Divinely Timed Tarot and Oracle messages. This video is going to be should I call? Okay, if you're having no contact with someone, um, a love interest, you haven't been talking to them, you guys are going through some issues, some problems, you guys had a big fight, and you're just kind of wondering should you wait on them, or should you call? Should you reach out? So we'll go through these four different options. You're welcome to go ahead and pause the video if you want to kind of focus in on one and see which one calls out to you. You're also welcome, if you would like, to ask the question four different types of ways. Like, for instance, the first one will be, should I call this week? Should I call next week? Should I call in a month? If you want to break it down by times, if you want to break it down by, should I call when this happens in my life or when that happens, when I get a sign? You can ask so many different questions and watch and get your question answered through each of the cards, okay? Also, if you like the content I'm bringing, be sure to subscribe before you go. Hit that thumbs up if the video resonates with you, and also leave me comments in the comment section. I like to know that I hit it on point, or not. Whatever. All feedback is welcome here. Be sure to do that. I really do appreciate you guys, especially those of you that have been here supporting. I thank you so much. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Should you call? Should you call? Should you text? All of that good stuff. Let's see. So for those of you that chose card number one, we have a yellow one here. As we know, ones are represent new beginnings, okay, fresh starts. The yellow is the color of air. So we're talking about intellect, logic here. So that's what we're doing. All right, so let's see how this pairs up with your other cards. Should you call or text? Let's get the answer. Yes or no? Okay. So the first one that you have, the first card you have, self-sabotage. Self-sabotage. Um, oh wow. And then it's called, and then laugh at your demons. And if you look at this card, there's some demons in the background. There's some shadows there. Okay. That is paired with laugh at your demons. And then you have the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. Okay. I'm feeling like in this situation that this is going to be a no, that you should not reach out to this person, and that I feel like in your life right now, you have some very good stuff going on. Okay, and that would explain the self-sabotage energy here. You have very great energy. You have some wonderful things that if it's not already happening, they are about to happen for you. And I just feel like at this point, it's going to be your demons tugging on you. Those the ones that want you to stay codependent on this person. The one that wants you to kind of be a fool for love. Okay, and go and keep going through traumatic situations. The ones, your traumas are still pulling on you. And you've been advised to laugh at your demons. Laugh at your demons. These two cards come together. Okay? It's telling you to laugh at those things that are trying to sabotage your life. Say, look, I see you. I see what you're trying to do, but you no longer hold any weight in my life because I am the Queen of Swords. I was telling you about logic. Your happiness stems from you making logical decisions. And at this point, that's an emotional decision to reach out to this person. If you were to text or to call them, it's like, you're going to be set back. And I'm pretty sure you know this because you have the High Priestess energy here. The High Priestess is all about being tapped into your intuition. Yes, you're making logical decisions, but you're also going with your intuition. Okay, your discernment is very strong right now. And for as much as you may want to reach out to that person, for yourself that's some other stuff that's pulling on you. You are better off. You're in a better position right now. And for as much as you may be missing them or longing for them, know that missing and longing is not really that person. That is your demons. Those are your traumas. That is those shadows that's trying to pull you back into a place of self-sabotage to where you're not happy. Okay, you have great energy, great stuff to look forward to. Don't mess it up. Okay, that person is out of your life for a reason, A lot of this, the ideas that you have about them are, based on your own thoughts. That's not even who they are. The loving person that you've painted them to be, or the person that you have um, envisioned them to be in your own head, that's not who they are. That's those demons that are talking. And it's time for you to laugh at them. Don't get angry. Don't be mad at yourself. Don't feel like that you took a loss for even asking. You didn't. You wanted to know, and now you know. You are dealing with some traumas. Laugh at those demons and release them, and tell them, let them know you no longer hold any weight. I will no longer let you sabotage my life because I'm moving on. I have new stuff that I'm happy about. A fresh start for me is at hand. I am the Queen of Swords. There is no harm that's going to come to me because mentally I am on point. I have my sword and I have my intuition. That's all you need. Okay? All right. So for you, that's going to be a no. Okay? I will not reach out to them. Don't do that. So no, no, no for you. All right? All right. So moving into card number 2, for those of you that chose card number 2, the 2s represent reflections. Okay? They're all about self-reflections. Reflections of others that you're dealing with when it comes to relationships. The red represents love, passion, okay? It also represents fire and action, okay? So let's see. Should you contact them? All right. So you have sexuality paired with raise your vibration, the King of Coins, and the Ace of Swords. All right. So for you, So for sexuality, this is about you exploring those things, about you exploring your sexuality with no judgment, okay? You not judging yourself and you not judging others. Like really tapping into what is it that makes you happy, okay? And this is not all about sex. Your sexuality also comes from your sacral chakra, which is your creativity. All right. So when you are free flowing with your sexuality, so you are the same way with your creativity. They are one and the same. All right. So if you want to open up that chakra and get a better feeling, it's time for you to raise that vibration. And we're talking about vibrations as in your chakras, your energy centers. It's time for you to raise the vibration of your sacral chakra. Okay. And then we have the King of Coins energy, which is this is representative of stability, marriage, okay, traditional relationships, and then the Ace of Swords, which is victory, mental victory. So for you, some of you guys may be dealing with the karmic, soulmate, twin flame energy. They are a reflection of you. Anything about them that you don't like is because you don't like that about yourself. If you have judged them harshly because of their sexuality, you might want to rethink some things because what you see in them is probably somewhere within you. You just haven't explored it yet. Okay? If you judge their creative abilities or lack thereof, okay, take a look in the mirror. Are you as creative as you can be? And if not, then it's time for you to raise your vibration. It really is. Okay, so begin to explore that. Explore your creativity, explore your sexuality. You're going to be victorious. And with the King of Coins, this is definitely representing um, marriage, commitment, stability. And then you have a sword here, mental stability. So this is not something that's going to take you over the edge. I think that you are fully capable of dealing with whatever comes out of you contacting them. Just know when you are contacting them, make sure you're in a high vibrational state. Don't contact them wanting to rehash the past. I don't feel like that's going to be a good energy. Move forward, okay? If you're going to be the one reaching out, which I feel like this is a yes for you, then go at it with an open mind. Go at it without judgment. And go at it understanding that that person has their experience that they have to live through just like you had yours. Okay? So raise your vibration, tap into your creativity, explore your sexuality, and take a long, hard look in the mirror and figure out what you want, because whatever you decide to go after, you're going to be victorious. Okay? So I do feel like it's safe for you to contact, because no matter what happens, you're going to be victorious in this situation. Okay? All right. All right. So moving on to, for those of you that chose card number 3, okay, we have a blue 3 here. The threes are all about increase, multiplication, communication. The blue here, we're dealing with your throat chakra. Blue also represents water, emotions, spirituality, and truth. Okay? So let's see. Should you contact? Should you text or call, email, whatever it is? Should you? Let's see. So we have pride, 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 paired with seek hidden treasure, the Queen of Cups, and the King of Cups. Look at that. Look at that. And we have water here as well with the blue 3. So it's a bunch of water, emotional energy going on. Okay. So right now you're at the position, your pride is holding you back. You know for a fact that this is your person. You guys are paired perfectly. King and queen, divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Okay? You both possess it. But right now you're letting your ego get the best of you. Okay? You're waiting on them. And this is just not something you should do. If this is your person, this is who you want, go after them. If this is your treasure, if that is your hidden treasure, you're being advised to seek after the hidden treasure. Seek after the love that you want. Go after it. Don't let your pride get in the way. Okay? Pride is death here. If you look at this card, it's death, it's spiritual death. We have the blue 3. We were talking about, I was telling you about that. We're dealing with spiritual increases in spiritual truths. Your a spiritual truth for you is your pride, your ego is not helping you in this situation. Because when you have these two energies, you see that they're paired. They're the cups, emotions and love. You guys pair well together when it comes to the area of love. Okay? You do. You need to accept that. That's the truth. And when you do accept it, the love is going to increase. The love messages are going to increase. I feel like you're going to hit a new level when you go after this person, or when you reach out to them. They're going to feel really good about that. Okay? They're going to feel that's really going to do something for them on an emotional level. It's probably going to make them way more willing to interact with you, or to just, I'm going to say it. This person is looking for something serious. You don't get these two pairings with it just being a friendship. This person is going to want to be married. The King of Cups represents marriage as well. Okay? So for you, it is a yes. Drop the ego. Go after your treasure. This person is your treasure. Go after them. This don't mean everything is going to be easy, but with these cups energy here, just go with the flow. Go with it. Don't get bent out of shape, and don't feel like you have to know the outcome. Go with the flow. Be water. Okay? Drop the pride. Be water. Go with the flow and allow this to unfold. It is going to increase. That thing that you're looking for is there. You just have to reach for it. Seek it, and you shall find. Okay? Wonderful energy. I love to see when the cards come together like that. The balanced energy, the yin and the yang. Okay? All right. So here we go. For those of you that chose 4, okay? Card 4. 4 is about foundations, building, okay? Building on solid ground. The red represents passion, action, Okay? Love, family. All right. So let's see. Should you call or contact them? Should you text? Should you email? Should you reach out? Let's see. Okay, so you have self-love. All right. Self-love paired with say no. Wow. Say no. Then you have the Six of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Okay. So with self-love, of course, this is about loving you. And we're talking about foundations. You really need to be passionate about it. The same way you are passionate about this other person or you have those feelings for them, you have to extend that to yourself. That is building on a solid foundation. When you love yourself like that, you attract someone in that loves you the same way. You attract someone in it that loves themselves. When someone loves themselves, they don't treat other people any kind of way because they don't want that done to them. They recognize. Okay? It's time for you to love yourself, and you got the answer here is to say no. I feel like the no, it's not going to be a good situation for you to reach out. It's going to upset your foundation, and you have some issues with loving other people before you love yourself. You can't do that, and it's not even about being selfish. That's just a part of it. How can you extend something to someone that you will not extend to yourself? Okay, it's not even a true love if you don't love yourself. What you're giving to them is not even real. You should be the first beneficiary of your love. Then you extend it to others. And it's no sweat off your back. Okay? I do feel like you're going to be victorious for holding out. It may seem like you're losing out. It may seem like you have hit rock bottom, but I do feel like there's victory in that. I really do. And I do feel like there's going to be defeat. And if you decide to reach out, you're going to feel very defeated. You're going to feel stabbed. You're going to feel backstabbed. You're going to take things so personal that, in all honesty, it has nothing to do with you. That's how they are. That's why you have to know to love yourself. Because the reaction that you will get from them could take you in a very bad place, and you shouldn't be in that place anyway. You are wonderful. I don't care what nobody say. If you here listening to this message right now, you are a wonderful, intelligent, worthy being. Do not lower yourself for anyone. You build yourself up. When someone comes along to add to your foundation, so be it. But in the meantime, you build your own foundation based on self-love. This just isn't a good situation. There is no victory there. But there is victory in you loving yourself. There is no defeat in you loving yourself. There's defeat in putting someone else first. There's a mental defeat there. Okay? Mentally, you'll be broken. And I feel like this person that you're thinking of, they wouldn't even care. That's why you're being advised directly to say no to this situation. No, it's not victorious. And I know everybody wants to yes, and we want to feel like everybody we dealt with has loved us, but that's just not the truth. Everybody does not have your best interest at heart. They don't. So that's why you have to have your own best interest at heart. You have to learn to love yourself above all. When you love yourself above all, you have the ability to love the all, which is everybody. You don't discriminate because you don't discriminate against yourself. Okay? That might go over some of you guys' head, but for those of you that are listening, you're going to understand directly where I'm coming from with this. Love you. This other person is not ready. They're not ready to receive. Okay? And I feel like you're not ready to receive either. You got some work you got to do. Love you first. It's easy. It ain't hard. That same bubbling feeling you get in your gut for somebody, that same yearning and longing to be with them, you make sure that when you wake up in the morning, you look in the mirror and you have that same feeling for you. When you have that same feelings for you, you know you're on to something. And you no longer seek, you're sought out. Okay, trust me. Trust me on this. All right. So there we go. It is going to be a no for you. All right. No, no, no. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. For those of you that watched the whole video, I really do appreciate you. For those of you that didn't, I appreciate you too. All time and energy is currency, and I do love you for spending yours with me. All right. Make sure you go check out some other videos, some other playlists, get some other answers, some of your other questions answered. All of the videos are timeless, so it does not matter when they are posted. If it's today or 5 years in the past, you go look up that video, you get those answers because they are directly from you. I mean, for you, from spirit, from your higher self. Okay? Thank you so much. Till next time. Peace out.